Alright, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be doing a little electoral college prediction. So here's the map I'll be filling out. Here is what PBS is predicting will happen this year, and this is what happened in 2016. And then after I do my main prediction, I'm going to do a best case scenario for Trump and a best case scenario for Biden. Alright, so first off, I'll just fill out the states that are pretty much guaranteed for each candidate. And then they're saying Texas might be a sort of toss-up state, but I don't think so. So I'll go ahead and give Trump Texas, and then here's for Biden. So I'll give Trump here. And yeah, so that should pretty much New Mexico's solid Biden. But yeah, that should yeah, Nevada's pretty close. We'll leave Nevada open. Colorado, we'll leave Colorado open too. So obviously, Trump in 2016 relied on a lot of battleground states to win it. As you can see, kind of for their base starts, Biden already sits a lot higher with 191 versus 148 for Trump. But then, I guess, Indiana is also solid Trump. So I think Trump will win Ohio again. He won Ohio pretty big in 2016. Like, for how much Ohio's a battleground state, winning it by 8% is a huge margin. And I think he'll win it again. I also think he'll win Florida, because Florida is another important battleground state. But I think a lot of older people really like Trump. They like him more than Biden. I just think we'll be able to edge him out there too. Georgia, yeah, they have Georgia as a toss-up. They said the same thing in 2016. It wasn't that close. So I think we can go ahead and give Georgia to Trump. And then same goes for North Carolina. It's again listed as a toss-up. But I think Trump will be able to edge Clinton or Biden out there too. Virginia, I'll probably go ahead and give to Biden. I don't think Trump has enough momentum to take Virginia. And then we'll go ahead and give Colorado to Biden, and we'll give Utah Trump. I think Minnesota will also go to Biden, while Trump won Wisconsin and Michigan, and those are going to be fiercely contested again this election cycle. Sort of like Virginia, I don't think Trump's done enough to flip that over to him. But we'll go ahead and give all of Nebraska's delegates to Trump, and then we'll give all of Biden's to Maine. So that leaves Trump a little closer to the presidency than Biden, but giving Trump Ohio, Florida, and Georgia are pretty big deals. But as you can see, Trump only needs 22 more electoral votes. He probably wouldn't get those from Nevada. So Trump basically either has to win Arizona and Michigan, Michigan and Pennsylvania, or like Wisconsin and Pennsylvania. Arizona and Wisconsin won't do it for him, so he basically needs Michigan or Pennsylvania, and I think he will get Pennsylvania again, which puts him very close. And then I think he will edge out in Arizona as well. So I get Trump up to 270. He would not win by as much as he did in 2016 because he wouldn't get Wisconsin or Michigan. But he didn't need those to win in 2016. He doesn't need those again this year because I think he can still win in Pennsylvania and Arizona. So this is like a, I guess, ideal scenario for Trump. It's what I think will happen in the election. If we think Trump is going to win by bigger margins and surprise everybody like he did in 2016, I would give Trump Michigan, Wisconsin, maybe darken up Georgia, North Carolina, Ohio. Compared to 2016, Trump's polling a lot closer to Biden than he was to Hillary, so it's hard to say if the same thing's going to happen, or there's a huge surprise, or if the polling is better this year and actually more reflective. Because if there's, say, another huge jump up for Trump when it actually comes to election day, then he's going to smash Biden. But if polling's actually accurate this year, then Biden's edging him out so far, but I still think Trump has a good chance. So this is like good case scenario for Trump, like best case scenario. Some people think really crazy stuff is going to happen, like he'll win Virginia, like maybe Nevada, that sort of thing, but that's pretty unlikely. Maybe even New Mexico. But in terms of a best case scenario for Biden, or more like what they're predicting for Biden, is going to get Nevada, New Mexico, Wisconsin, Michigan for sure, Virginia. That puts him at 259, so he only needs to flip basically one more state. So say Biden pulls out in Florida, that gives him the election, or if he gets Pennsylvania instead, he can still win it. If he gets Florida and Pennsylvania, that's a good deal for Biden. Might even win Ohio. So this is sort of an ideal scenario for Biden. Not what I think is going to happen. I think Ohio, Pennsylvania, Florida are going to go Trump. But then a really good scenario for Biden, maybe Trump. Maybe his recent info on taxes had only paid like $750 in 2016 for taxes. Really takes a hit on Trump. Maybe his debate performance suffers compared to 2016. Then maybe Biden will win Arizona, and possibly he'll win like North Carolina or Georgia. I don't see those things happening, but it's possible. And that would give Biden a huge win over Trump, almost doubling his electoral votes. So yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. I think Trump's going to win again this year. I think once again the Democrats and the media in general are underestimating Trump, and that the quote-unquote silent majority might even come out to the election polls more than this year than they did so in 2016, and it's possible Trump even wins the popular vote. But there's more younger voters this cycle, So um, it's hard to say. Maybe maybe the younger voters will pull through for Biden, um, and there just won't be enough core Trump supporters to get him in.